How many people in here use their phone while they're driving?
Ding, ding, ding. For directions.
Blockfolio.
Hell yeah, dude.
It's FTX now.
FTX now.
Pull it down. Just pull it down.
I have a lot of courtesy and manners, so I always write, sorry for the typos, I'm driving.
Oh my
That's
God.
really good.
But honestly though, texting and driving isn't that hard. It's not that hard.
Why don't you guys do the voice thing?
Yeah, like I use that CarPlay thing and then or Apple Play, whatever it's called, and then
I don't really text that much while I drive, but people that text and drive, they're just so bad at it. Because they're completely focused on their phone and they're not even looking at the road.
They drive like this.
They'll slow down at 20 miles an hour to text, and then that's my biggest gripe with
That's not
texting
me.
and driving.
I've definitely seen people on their free before like driving 80 and they're just like looking down the whole time like this.
I saw someone reading a newspaper.
Oh,
I see someone reading a script.
For
too.
real?
Yeah, they were reading a newspaper, and then I saw one time somebody was reading a script while they were driving.
Holy
I saw somebody eat spaghetti and meatballs when they're driving.
That's actually not that bad.
With a bib?
That's not that bad.
No, like a whole plate.
I like bowl of cereal while I
And they're
drive.
doing it like the twist, like that.
Because like I used to,
That's pretty good though.
That's the way to eat spaghetti meatballs, though.
like when I used to when I was in high school, I used to eat my breakfast on the way to school, and so I was
I've seen your bowls of
noodle soup. So I was like eating noodle soup.
How's the soup not fucking spill?
I don't know.
He's like initial D, dude.
Wow.
You don't drive that crazy, dude.
But I was like,
Mike's
you know,
got the
like
inertia
this, and then I
balance.
was driving and everything.
You know what's amazing? Chips
fucking gimbal, dude.
Got it.
driving and doing makeup.
Oh, yeah.
That's fucking amazing. Dude.
That's crazy, dude.
Because they could do fucking eyeliner and shit, and they don't even pick their. I mean, they don't even like poke their eye.
Dude, or if I'm driving and then Nikki's doing makeup next to me, she's like, "You gotta fucking tell me before you brake." And I'm like, "This asshole fucking broke. What do you want me to do? What am I gonna do?"
Just eyeliner in the eye.
No, Rick, it's that kind of shit. Yeah.
My worst was when, like 10 years ago, I used to drive a manual Honda Accord Coupe.
Ooh, manuals are fun.
Yes. So stick shift on that while being on like the phone, while like packing a bowl of weed and eating.
And eating a spaghetti sandwich.
See?
Let's go, dude.
That was like, I was reckless.
I want to drive with this guy.
We were multitaskers.
That's true.
People really do suck when they text and drive. Like it's like just be better at it. Or if you're gonna do it, just be better at it or don't do it. Like, pick one, dude.
I saw this girl, we were all at a stoplight, right? She was just on her fucking phone. She was so deep in her text, she didn't even realize that there was a cop right next to us.
Oh.
And the light was fucking green.
Did the cop do anything?
It turned green, and then he was looking at her, and he's like, "Burp," and then she was just,
Good. Oh man.
and he goes,
got all the
"Burp," and then she looked up, she goes, "Oh my god, and then she drove straight.
And he didn't.
He didn't do shit.
What? See, what's the point of that then,
Was she
dude?
fine?
Nah, she was like,
You gotta give that lady a ticket. That's
How many seconds until you bust?
What are we talking about
That's the Bart scale.
"Fuck, 3 hours."
Scale.
3 hours. Okay.
Is that like constant stroking or is that a?
Whoa, Mike, that's a weird fucking.
Michael, come on.
You said bus.
Man, it's just a quick question, man.
Yeah, dude.
It was this beautiful thing that we did.
Yeah, what a weird detail you threw in.
Room.
You made it weird, Michael.
So police,
Stroking, dude. What the fuck?
police in Canada say they were working on distracted drivers. They had a little initiative. They want to pull over more distracted drivers, right? And so they pull over this guy who was obviously distracted. And the officer walked up to the window expecting to see a cell phone, but instead he saw that they were holding a flute. What? And the cop says that the driver was, quote, following along to a song on an iPod while playing.
That's crazy.
The fuck?
You gotta send that guy to jail.
Play some Careless Whispers. How are you gonna drive while you're playing a flute?
Bro, if you're playing Kenny G, you have to get arrested.
Yo, honestly though, he's just serious about his practicing. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta get your practice.
No, dude, because you're not getting real practice. Fuck that. You should go to jail.
Maybe he's going to band practice and he wants to show up knowing his shit.
But how do you drive?
The guy should kill himself with a samurai sword.
Is this motherfucker with a flute like this, and he's just using this to control the
He's using his
wheels?
knee. He's using his
Oh yeah,
knee.
he's using his knee, the knee technique.
The knee technique actually works pretty well on straightaways.
I never used my knee before to drive. How do you do that?
Oh, dude, it's really simple. It's actually the best method to drive
He
ever.
always drives with their knee,
I drive with my finger.
but then you still need hands.
Yeah.
No, you should go like this,
I tried a U-turn with my knee before. It's really hard.
all the way up here. Like
Yeah,
that?
you gotta like put the pressure on from the front side, and then you gotta be able to go like this and then sink into it.
I'm gonna
That's, like,
try
really
it.
I'm tall enough. I can't.
No, I can't. I couldn't do it. I'm saying it's really hard.
I'm gonna try.
I tried.
Maybe it's the short legs.
That's the flute.
Oh, what the?
Dude, you gotta send that guy to
Hated
jail.
the evidence.
Yeah. And this guy was charged with distracted driving.
Good.
He's going away for a long time.
That's ridiculous.
Good. Take his ass to jail. No, just stick that flute in his fucking mouth and make him deep throat it.
Realistically,
Dude, you be a dope cop.
I'm one of those dudes that's like,
Years of justice here is fucked.
we're not gonna stop people from being distracted. You know what I'm saying? Like people are always gonna do it. So it's kind of like that's why like more smart cars or like Teslas, like self-driving ones.
Or I think it should just be more realistic. Like when you're getting your driver's license, a part of it should be distracted driving and can you drive distract. Like just make the test like applicable to how it plays out in real
The
life.
driving test is too easy, I think.
You should have to drive. You should have to be able to perform, execute a text while you're driving.
You should be able
Yeah.
to make trades on your fucking wallet or your crypto
Make an
platform
Instagram post while you're driving, you know?
during the dip, and you have to make the trade before
Oh,
it goes
during the
back
dip.
up, while still being able to make a left turn.
That's like that hacker movie, Swordfish or some shit, when that guy had a hack
getting
while
head?
getting a dick.
It's a
Yeah.
great scene, by the way.
Yeah. It's like that should be the DMV test.
Dude, for real, I think so.
The test is roadhead.
Yep. You gotta get roadhead while you're driving.
You're like, fuck, I got the wrong driving instructor.
That's the distract. You gotta give roadhead while you drive.
Yeah. Oh, that's hard.
Oh yeah, you gotta jack the dude off while you're driving. Yeah, that'd be good. No? No one's up for that one, huh?
What?
I don't like yours.
This is the most realistic, honestly.
Like yours.
I don't know about that one.
You're like a San Francisco driving instructor.
I don't get it. What do you mean?
Driving fucking stick shift in San Francisco is one of the worst things
Sucks,
on
dude.
earth.
It's
dude.
crazy.
Miata, bro.
That's what I did in LA, bro. Fucking driving my truck stick shift was horrible. Everywhere I went, my left leg is like completely numb because of the clutch. It's
Well,
crazy.
the scary thing is when you stall out in San Francisco, your car fucking rolls back, dude, because of the hills.
I've
If you don't get it perfectly, you're going down.
I've had to do bitch at San Francisco where you pull the handbrake, you know what I mean? You're just waiting there, and then you gotta slowly press that, and then you're like, okay, cool, I'm good.
But I got really good after that, though.
If you roll back too far, you're not gonna stick.
Dude, I'm so glad that I don't have a stick because now I can text and drive much easier.
It's so much easier to text and drive while you're have automatic.
But that's why people got Teslas, right? So you could text and drive. Because even that big ass thing is a text screen.
Yeah, Tesla.
Do you think people are worse drivers these days?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, fuck
It's worse than it's ever been.
Yeah. People don't even look over their shoulder now when they turn, when they signal.
No.
Or
This
even
guy
if they-
doesn't.
What do you mean? I always look over my shoulder and I signal, dude.
Nah, dude.
Bart goes, good luck, everybody else.
No,
Nobody knows
I
how to
always
fucking
look-
merge,
I always
dude.
look, dude.
When you
Tears ass
when you
over.
merge with somebody perfectly, they have their blinker on, I have my blinker on, and then we perfectly merge. Nothing gets my dick harder, dude.
It's like synchronized driving.
No, dude. When it's perfect, or when I go and the guy waits, and he's like braking the whole time, and then he signals over after I've made my move, that guy's a piece of shit.
Dude, what pisses me off is if you come in my lane and you don't wave, I'm like, where's my wave? Where's my fucking wave?
I wave all the time.
Me too.
Bro. I
Even if
wave.
it's raining, I roll down my window a little bit and go, thank you.
Yeah.
In Hawaii, they go shaka, dude.
They go, thank you very much.
Thank you. They're like, shoots. They do that.
See, I think the problem with, especially for like anybody who's in like California or LA, US maybe in general, right? It's like everybody's so entitled, which is why we feel comfortable to text, because you assume that everybody's following the same rules as each other. Right? It's like, this is my lane, this is my right of way. If the light's green, I'm not expecting a pedestrian. So you don't pay attention because you think that like the system means I should go versus like really paying attention to what might be happening regardless of the system.
Yeah.
Whereas you go to like China or India or Vietnam, or where there's like no intersections, there's no street lights or
I like
whatever.
riding in Vietnam.
And everybody kind of has to, like, anybody could die at any moment, so almost
Yeah.
everybody drives safe because they're paying attention.
I like that.
I feel like they drive safe, but in that dangerous way. Because
It doesn't look safe, bro.
It doesn't look safe at
It
all.
doesn't look it, and yet over here people are driving like 85 miles an hour and then hitting shit and fucking flying out the window. You
Yeah,
know
it's
what I
just
mean?
a
It's
different
like-
driving culture because it didn't look safe because I didn't get it. But when I started riding, I was like, oh shit, this is actually pretty nice.
Yeah, it's just like when you walk at the mall that or
There's a
like
flow,
or like
you feel
Disneyland,
like- you
right?
feel
You're
like
not
a part of
always
the
walking
herd.
into people even though there's no order. You just always are.
You're aware, dude.
You know what
People
I'm
don't
saying?
trip as much. Like over here, like you know, if I bump into Nick at like Disneyland, it's like, oh shit, my bad.
My- sorry,
So over
sorry.
there, like I'll see people like get little fender benders, and they just look, oh shit, my bad. and everyone's car.
Nobody die?
Yeah, like there's like little
let's
scrapes here
go.
and there, but here it's like it could be a little tap. Oh my god, let me get your insurance. And
In the middle of the freeway, you gotta get the fuck out, stop all of traffic.
it's
and
like
shit
a little thing, and everyone gets fucking.
like, look at my BMW.
Well, in Asia, they got a fucking golden retriever that they're holding while they're riding their moped.
Yeah.
With a family of 6 on their back and shit.
I seen that shit.
I remember this one time when I was in Beijing and we went to go see the like I forgot some monument thing, right? And so basically like
Really made an impact on you, clearly.
It's the fucking monument.
It's like the Forbidden Temple or something like that.
it was the
Bullshit monument.
it was something.
Great Wall of China.
It wasn't the Great Wall of China.
Shaolin Temple.
It wasn't a Shaolin Temple. But
What was it, Mike?
But basically, so we were going this way, right? And we were all the way on like the left side. So like, and then the entrance to the monument was on the other side. And so basically we had to, I was like, well, you know, driver, we could just be dropped off here, you know, over here. And then, you know, we could take the underground tunnel and walk to the entrance, which is, you know, not that far away. But then the driver's like, no, you guys, I want to take you to the very front. So he decided to do like a massive U-turn from the left.
Charge you more, huh?
No, it was free because my friend had a driver. So we were in the leftmost lane. He does a U-turn across like 10 lanes, and then he ends us up like right in the front of the monument.
Did he cut anyone off though?
He cut off tons of people. Just like 1, 2, 3. And he just like made the massive U-turn, and then we were right there.
I don't
That's
mind
dangerous.
if people bust the crazy if it doesn't
Affect anybody.
Yeah, affect anybody.
I'm pretty sure people honked at him.
No, it affects everybody out there, but still, it's like no accidents and everybody gets where they need to go.
I think there's a new rule that should be made in the U.S. If you're driving on a clear straightaway and there's no crosswalks and somebody's jaywalking, but that person is like taking their time knowing that the driver's not going to hit them, I feel like you should be able to hit that pedestrian.
That's
Because-
New York style.
Yeah, I think that's the way
In
because
New York, the cabs will bump you a little bit.
these
They take it too long.
motherfuckers cruise by, jaywalking, acting like you ain't gonna hit me. They won't even look over their shoulder for other cars, and I feel like they should be hit by cars.
Yeah, especially the old ladies with the fucking walkers taking
different.
so long.
Yeah, no.
Hit that bitch! No, just kidding.
I'm talking about cool guys. I'm talking about cool guys that
Now
just
the
like,
cool
Yeah, I feel like if people don't choose to
yeah.
acknowledge you, then you get to not have to acknowledge them.
exactly. I think that's a great rule, Anthony.
Right? Versus like somebody walking down the street and like the second like somebody looks and you're like, okay, you're conscious of me, I want to be conscious of you today.
Every time I see one of those shoppers too, I'm like, what the fuck are you? Why are you shopping out here? Why do you have a fucking? They're pushing this cart along, and I'm like, don't fucking shop here, dude.